Wait, hold on. Let's try it again. I promise it's 2021 and you would think that like the connection would be a lot faster and easier, but okay,
Holy,
wait.
here we are.
Do we have it together?
We have it together. It kept saying request not working,
Yes.
but we're here. I'm so sorry. Thank you for hanging in there.
No,
How are you?
please don't be sorry. Thank you for joining me today. You
Of
look
course.
absolutely stunning.
Likewise. So nice to see your face today. Every
You
time I do
too.
issue, every single time, but we got it. And that's all that
I was
matters.
just saying that I was like, it's 2021 and we still can't have like smooth Wi-Fi
No,
transition
not
situations
yet.
here. It's like we might as well
Yeah.
have dial-up, but that's for another story. So you look fantastic. You are on my page, so I'm going to introduce you
Yeah.
to my followers. This is Lucy Hale. I'm
Great.
pretty sure she needs no introduction whatsoever, but she is an absolute amazing actress. Feel free to
Thank
stalk her
you.
page as you like. But we are going to chat all things midday break today, and we are going to talk about some Almay looks just because I know that you are working with Almay, and I would love, in a little bit to know like how did you start that partnership and
Sure.
how that came about. But first things first, you gave me a reason to get dressed today, so I appreciate that.
I
I
this dress and it feels weird. It feels a
It
little weird,
feels weird.
like tie sweatsuits on. So, but really nice to have an excuse to get dressed up. I agree.
Right? I'm
Like,
glam. I'm glam on the top, and I'm like house shoes at
mm,
the bottom.
we do. I have to tell you, normal clothes are overrated. If anything I've
Overrated.
learned last year is like sweats and workout clothes are where it's at. Like, why are we making our
100.
jeans? Jeans are bad.
Jeans are no longer our friend. Athleisure is the deal now, and like
Yeah.
just keep it calm, casual. So,
Mhm.
let's get into your skin because it's absolutely glowing. Your eye makeup is amazing. I want to know all beauty tips, especially like any tips that you have, like from learning from being on set, etc. Like, help me help myself. Like, this is
I
what I need.
who would be way more likely to help me. I obviously am like a skincare makeup lover. I've always appreciated it. I love knowing what goes into the products. I love just like researching it. And so I
Right.
feel like my love of makeup started with skincare because like skincare is the base for all makeup looks. You have to have like a nice clean palette. But I'm trying to think of like some good tips I've learned along the way. Um, I, why I love working with Almay is because their makeup is good for breakout prone skin and it's good for
Oh,
sun.
yeah.
So I've learned along the way like how to really cover up zits. I know how to do that well. I know how to do three things well, makeup in the makeup world. I can do my brows, and my tips are always brush them up bigger and wilder the better. I can do like individual lashes, and I can cover zits, and those are my like
That's
three.
very impressive. First of all, do you know that you are known for having good brows? I'm sure that you are aware of that, but the internet has given you the trophy of having the best brows
Oh,
ever.
that's
So,
be kind. I know that people are aware that they are have a mind of their own, but I will. That's very sweet. Yeah, I have always had bold brows and went through a phase where I hated them and over tweezed them and tried
we
not
all went through that
them, but luckily they
completely.
so.
Yeah, you got lucky. I had to get microblading for mine to even grow at all because they were like 90s, like
Yeah,
so thin. They were just a
right.
hot mess. A
No, I
hot
feel
mess.
well. Yours look great.
Thank you. So what palette are you using? I need to jump into like your eye
Okay.
makeup situation.
All right. I did like a little tutorial thing earlier. So I started with I have the Skin Perfecting Healthy Biome makeup on, which this stuff is amazing. It has sunscreen in it. It has prebiotics in it, which are amazing for your
Oh,
skin.
that's great.
A really dewy finish. I don't like, every once in a while I love like a full face, but for every
Yeah.
day, really amazing. So I have this, and then we have these really cool. They have these eye palettes. I have all of them here right now. They're
Ooh,
so
I
you
have those too. Wait a minute. Yes. Tell me your favorite.
Yes. So I actually have hazel eyes, and this one is for hazel eyes, but I used the one for blue eyes today because I wanted to do like kind of a monochrome look. So I did these rosy tones, and these are foolproof, right? Like, so these are for people who don't know what they're doing, like me. So they're
100% me too. They're numbered.
the corner, the outer corner, the brow, and then the liner. So it's kind of, it tells you exactly what to do. So I used all of these shades. If you can see.
It looks really pretty.
And then I used the, I don't know where it went, but it's the Healthy Hue blushes in, but I used a more of a berry tone. This is the peachier one. I love these.
Really nice.
And then I used the gel liners. These are new. Also, most of the packaging for Almay is biodegradable and from recycled plastics. And I think this is like, I can't remember the percentage, but like maybe 85% recycled plastic. So very eco-friendly, which is great. And this is a pretty plum color. They have this fun blue and emerald green as well. So I have that on my upper liner. And then for lip, I have, this is the new Lip Vibes in Worry Less, which is my motto for the year, Worry Less. And it's
right?
Like
I think that's all of our vibes right now.
Yeah. So it's like a mauve color, and then mauve. Am I mauve?
Well, let me see. Spell it. I'm the worst with these, by the way.
Mauve. And then I use the lip oil and stick in Rosy Glaze to give it the like.
Oh, I have that one. I used that one too just now. That one's so pretty. Completely obsessed.
Brow pencil, brush the brows up. And that's pretty much what's going on here. And it's kind of hot in this room, so that dew is actually like a little bit of sweat going on.
No, that dew is working for you. I love every moment of it. And then back to these pencils. I'm glad that you brought these up. These pencils are fantastic. Not only are they have like this gel glide that just kind of goes on super easy. Yeah. I actually skied in it today and had no issues. Like it stayed put.
Worries earlier. I was like, where is she? I want to be there.
Yeah. I decided to go skiing, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to put my Almay gel liner to the test, because I feel like liner is just one thing I always put on no matter what. I'm so used to it. Yeah. And it's hypoallergenic, and it's waterproof. Yes. So I will say I did put it to the test, everyone. This is definitely a liner that I will be using on repeat. I use a very, very dark one. Yeah. So it's for sure a very good one.
They have a really nice, this is like a chestnut brown too. So they're great. And you can go skiing in them according to you. So that's good to know. It can stand.
There you go.
Yes.
So what are you doing for mascara? I want to get into, because they have a very good mascara.
This is my favorite mascara of theirs. And maybe my favorite product of Almay's, dare I say. It's the Lengthen Lift Mascara. And I really like this color. And it really, for me, I think is all about the brush. I am like, for me, like usually for makeup, like less is more, but for mascara, no ma'am, it is more is more. Like I want all the lash always.
I need it too.
Yeah, this really, I have so much on now, so I'm not gonna do anymore. But it really, it has like this cool brush that just like, yeah. So, and this is new from well, and
I love that it's also cruelty free. I know that you are a dog mom, aren't you?
Where is Elvis? He's somewhere in this room.
So I'm sure that's super important. Almay loves all of their furry animals, which is a huge plus in cosmetics. Like I think that's a big thing not to test on animals. I always look for that whenever I'm looking for any type of makeup that I am putting on my face. It's just cruelty free is so big to me. So I love that they are doing that for sure. I want to ask, because I don't know how much time are you spending at home. I feel like I'm constantly at home. Like, what are you doing for like self-care? Self-care is so important. And I kind of feel like sometimes I'm going a little bit insane because I'm at home so much.
Oh, yeah.
What are you doing at home?
I, you know, things have, knock on wood, picked up a little bit work-wise the last couple of months. But, you know, along with the rest of the world, I spent most of the year at home, alone with my dog, became even closer with my dog Elvis. You know, I had like all these grand plans to start up painting and like learn piano, whatever. And I honestly didn't do any of it. I watched so much television. Like I'm truly out of television to watch. And that was pretty much it. I think that this year like gave us all an excuse to just like,
Yeah.
well, we forced to slow down. And you know, I kept up with my like exercise routine. That's like the one thing that keeps me sane, whether it's hiking or running. I got a like Soul Cycle bike, and that was kind of my saving grace throughout.
Same. I was going to ask you that. I was going to ask you if you cycle
Yeah.
at home. Because that
Yeah.
definitely, like, just, do you ever turn down all the lights and then just
Those
blast the music? It's so good.
really set the tone. You know, like there's nothing like actually going to the class, but it's definitely the next best thing. So there was a lot of that. I tried a little bit of cooking.
Oh, please tell me what happened with your banana bread fail, because I need to know, did you remake the bread or like what
No,
happened here?
I was like, you did that on purpose. I said, no, I did not. I said, that's the first time I've turned my oven on. So now I know that my oven needs to be adjusted a little. I got a little, like, I was improvising. I was like, let's add almond butter. And I kept ingredients to the bread, not realizing that it wouldn't make the center cook. So yeah, no, I did actually indulge in it. It tasted quite great. It kind of had the consistency of baby food, but
I mean, the whole center fell out.
yeah, it was really.
I was crying when I saw it. I was like, I've been there before. I've actually done a live, and
Yeah.
I was like, the cookies were so terrible on the live that I just had to laugh, and I was just kind of like, whatever I did, just don't do it. It just
Whatever I told you to do, don't do. Do the opposite.
yeah, do the how about just follow the directions, follow the recipe, okay?
Yeah, don't improvise like me. Yeah, I got a little confident there.
So I do have another question for you. I know that you have discussed that you have sensitive skin. So are you doing anything in particular, especially like if you're wiping off your makeup or anything that you're doing that can give anybody else any tips for sensitive skin?
So I actually was talking about this earlier. I don't know if you've seen the video of the orange where I think it like went viral on TikTok or something. And it was because an orange has kind of the texture of skin. So they put foundation all over this orange, and they showed what the orange still looks like if you just use a makeup wipe. You know, sometimes,
I didn't see this one.
So sometimes we're lazy and it's okay to just use a makeup wipe, but it just goes to show the importance of cleansing, but not only cleansing, but double cleansing. So I've gotten into the whole, because the orange, just with even one cleanser, like there's still stuff left in there. So you really have to get in there. So I've become a fan of double cleansing with like an oil-based cleanser or like a cleansing balm, and then going in with like more of a gel cleanser to like really strip everything off. And then but like I wear waterproof mascara a lot of the time just because it stays on there. And so I don't know if I grew up loving these guys, the Almay.
Same.
Over, so they look different, but it's still the same, you know, formula, except this is all biodegradable, which is incredible.
I have the micellar one, so I'm totally with you on these. Old school, but forever a goodie. You need them.
Classic. And these are for long wear and waterproof, and then they have oil free, and also the ones you have micellar. And this is for all the like stubborn eye makeup that's like left behind. But I kind of like swipe everywhere because I kind of just like the feeling that it has.
Right? It feels very good. As a matter of fact, I'm like, I wish that other people, like, if you know how you can take something out and then swipe it across your screen, it would be amazing if other people could just go ahead and feel it. It just feels good. And this one is oil free. So it feels fantastic on your skin. You don't have to worry about anything, just kind of like sitting there and soaking in. So those are all good. Double cleansing for sure. Love that.
And like, I don't know about you guys, but I also learned this year, I was putting on my products in the wrong order. So you do your cleansers, you exfoliate 3 times a week or more, and then you go from lightest to heaviest. Think about it, of course that makes sense, but I kind of just get product happy and I'll just throw everything on. So I really had to go through my products, and so it goes sort of toner, then your essences, then your serums, then your moisturizers, and then your oil and SPF. So
when did that dawn on you?
When my skin was like reacting strangely. So this year I kind of had to I simplified everything because, like I said, I love skincare. I love beauty products, and like more is more. Like I want to buy everything. I just love
Oh,
trying.
same.
But my skin likes consistency, and it likes very simple products. But then I realized, I was like, why do I feel like my oil isn't working? It's because, oh, you're putting it on wrong. It's not soaking into your skin. And yeah, so
It just kind of like a light bulb went off. Same. I was also doing that for a really long time, and it like finally I got it together. I was
right,
like, no, but it does make sense, right? Yeah, you do it
yeah,
from the lightest to the heaviest,
right,
which is always a good thing.
yeah.
Let me see. I feel like I've had so many questions for you, and I know that your time is very limited, but all of the Almay products were absolutely fantastic. How we take care of our sensitive skin. Even I also have sensitive skin. Another thing, by the way, again, thank you for giving me a reason to get dressed at the top today. Feeling really good. But another goodie that I absolutely love by Almay is their biodegradable micellar makeup remover cleansing towelettes. And again, that kind of plays off of the double cleansing. I actually just go in and kind of wipe everything away. And
Yeah.
then just to kind of like, you know, I should actually try this on the orange. I put a bunch of foundation on the orange and see like how
What?
this goes.
Yeah, it's because sometimes, like, if I'm coming or like coming from an event and I have like a lot of makeup on, I'll use a makeup wipe first, then I'll double cleanse. So it's kind of like a 3 cleanse step, because
It feels good too. It's just like to get it all off is so satisfying, right?
in my car, in my gym bag, everywhere, just to like wipe the day away. It is the best feeling.
It's just easy. Let me see. Oh, you talked about fitness. I'm not gonna hold you for too long, but I do have one more question. You talked
Yeah.
about fitness, and we do have that in common. So besides cycling, is there anything else that you're doing? Are you loving bands? Are you loving any apps? Like what? Like I need some more. How are you staying motivated?
It's hard to stay motivated because I thrive off of a class or like my trainer or whatever. So I've gotten really into Pilates, but specifically there's this guy named Isaac who does classes called Torched. And he's
Oh,
a former Broadway dancer who started this Pilates bar style fitness. And it's just like the tiny little movements. It's like perfect for a female figure. Like it elongates, it tones. He
oh,
uses the
nice.
band, uses ankle weights, and it's just all, and it's very low impact too. But your heart rate's still up and you just feel really strong, but not in a, it doesn't bulk you up. Like you just feel really lean. But he does classes, and he actually has raised over $1 million for No Kid Hungry based on the classes
Amazing.
so yeah, so I love supporting him in that way because he's just a great guy, and it is a killer workout. You should try it.
Is
Torched.
it on Zoom? Like what type of, are they online?
It's on his Instagram. Yeah,
Oh,
his
okay, great. So he just does them live or something like that along those lines.
page, so you can do them later if you want.
Okay,
Yeah, really good stuff.
okay. That's a good recommendation. Thank
Yeah,
you for that. And
sure.
then do you meditate at all? Is there,
So I'm not like your traditional meditator. I've realized that I like to meditate through movement. So I go, there's this hiking trail near my house that I go to almost daily. And so I like to more meditate, but I have to be moving. I can't like sit there with my eyes closed because I'm
thoughts, right? It's just like they constantly are popping up. Like you're thinking of all kinds of things. Like,
right.
where'd I put my keys? Did I like
Oh,
turn the stove off?
I'm always like, what noise? Did I lock the door? Did I leave the oven on? Like, so
Same. I go through that too. It took me a while to kind of get it together, but I realized someone told me, because at first I thought that meditation was that you're just completely turning your mind off, but
right.
that's not what it is. It's just that the thoughts are supposed to be fluid. So they
You're,
just kind of like go in and go out, no dwelling on them per
yeah, it's
se.
definitely a skill that I've yet to fully master, but I'm constantly working on it. It is important to, be in stillness with yourself. So, it's,
Just
and it,
present. Yeah.
yeah, absolutely.
All right, Lucy, thank you so much for dishing on Almay and all of their wonderful products. And again, for everyone out there, they are hypoallergenic. They are they have a lot of biodegradable products, cruelty-free, no fragrance, by the way. I feel like we didn't discuss that they have no fragrance, which can be really, some people's skin react to fragrance. But for the most part, it's an amazing product. You look fantastic. Thank you for all of your tips and spending some time with me on my page. And for the midday break. So later on, I'm going to wipe the day away with my wipes. And yeah, right? I have nothing else to do today, so I might pour a little wine and wipe the day away. But again, thank you so much, and it's such a pleasure to virtually meet you.
Take
Bye.
Care. Meet in person soon.
Soon. Thanks, Lucy.
Bye.
Bye.